What's up? It's DJ Buster B. About to start on a little small project with my PV215 speakers. I got these top hats. These are metal top hats. I got these about maybe 3 weeks ago. Just never installed them. And I'll let you hear that they are metal. They're not the little plastic ones that some speakers come with. But I got two of these from a website called Seismic Audio. You can see right here, they were $10.99 each with free shipping. Right now the website says that they are out of stock. They weren't out of stock when I ordered them, so hopefully they're just waiting for a shipment to come back in. And the reason I got these because everywhere you look, even on forums and even the documentation for these speakers, the speakers say that they come with stand mount cup. Well, they don't come with any stand mounts or any cup, so that's why I ordered two of these, and they're quite simple to install. Just get a hole saw, and I got plenty of tools. I'm always working on stuff. Hole saw, you measure everything so it's in the center, mount it in, put your screws through, the bolts on the other side, locks it down. That's it. And also I'm going to modify two speaker stands. The reason I got to modify them because these are dual 15 cabinets. They're pretty tall, and if I put them on top of regular speaker stands, the speakers are going to be way high up in the air, and that's going to be way above the crowd, but almost too high. So I'm going to get two more speaker stands and just cut them about where the stands are about. Maybe see where this PV sign is. I'm going to cut the stands where a little bit higher than this so that the speakers aren't too high up in the air. It's going to be just right height, because I'm short. I'm like 5'6". So if I'm standing up, the speakers, bottom of the speaker would be pretty much be right where the top of my chest is for the audio. So the sound should go above the crowd. And my older PVs, my SB2Gs, they have metal top hats also, and I've got two big speaker stands that I've had for years that I mount those on it. Those speakers are about almost up to where my face is, and the sound travels real far across the room. And the reason I'm going to mount these 215s up is because I got two 18-inch subs, but these cabinets are fairly short. And if I sit the 215s on top of a cabinet, it's still, all the sound is going to hit the average person right around the chest or waist area. So that's why I'm going to get them on stands. And plus, when I run two subs, I always place my subs side by side together. When you place them together, you get 3 more dB of sound from your subs. So I don't like to separate my subs where I got a sub on one side of the room, a sub on another side, or say on each side of your booth, because your speakers aren't together. You place your subs together, you get a lot more bass. So that's why I want to put the 215s on top of stands to get the sound up and above the crowd. So that's my project for today. So next few clips you'll see the install progress. Check it out. I got one down and I got one to go. Just want to show you how one looks right here on the PV215. You see right here directly in the center is the metal top hat. You got 4 screws here, and that's basically it. I mean, you have to take your front cover off right here, the front grill, metal grill. Then you have to take your screws out right here for the speaker, lift everything out. So when you drill through, you're not cutting through any wires or anything. Anything inside doesn't cause any problems. So you got to make sure everything is straight before you drill. And this is the parts right here that I actually got to do everything with. Went to Lowe's and picked up a small box of these T-nuts right here. And these have prongs on them right here. And I got a bag of screws, right thread count for the prongs, the T-nuts, and as you can see, everything fits perfect in here, see? And these prongs right here, these metal prongs, this goes inside of the speaker, and the screws, as you can see, go on the outside. So as you screw everything down, the prongs, they come closer to the wood, and as they get closer to the wood, they dig into the wood. And that way they won't spin around like a regular nut and washer would. They dig right into the wood, and they dig down and they flush them out in just like that. And that's how it all works. So I'll do a few more clips later on how everything looks like on the speaker stand, but I don't have the stands yet, so might be a few weeks before I order those. So, but everything is in there. Got one speaker down, one to go. Peace. This is the process right here. Removing all the screws for the metal grill. It's a bunch of them. Alright, now the grill comes off. Got all the screws out. Had to get 2 small screws out right on the Peavey sign. But now it's time to remove the grill. Alright, next step right here is you got a bunch of screws that go around the actual 15-inch driver. And just be careful when removing these screws that you don't damage anything around the speaker surround right around here. Okay, all screws are removed. Now it's time to remove the woofer. Take your time when you lift it up because your speaker cables are still connected. You don't want to break any terminals back here in the back. And make note of the colors and which side that the color goes to for your polarity, because you don't want to hook it up backwards. You can have stuff out of phase if you hook things up backwards. But make note of your colors and which terminal they go to, positive or negative. Next step is to turn the speaker upside down and start measuring exactly where you want to place the top hat, which is the center. Alright, I got everything measured out and about to start drilling with my hole saw. So you can see all markings are measured out where the center is. And actually use masking tape so you can see your markings if you're using a marker. Also what I did was inside of here I put a regular old cookie sheet, like a round cookie pan, so that when you drill, all your metal shavings could just fall right down on top of here, and you don't have to worry about trying to vacuum inside of your speaker to try to get all your dust and debris out as you're drilling. And plus it'll catch the chunk of wood as it falls down if it doesn't stay inside of the hole saw. Almost forgot my safety goggles. Gotta be safe. The top hat in, holes are drilled. Now we just got to install the nuts right here. These are the T-nut prong nuts, and you might can see in here the hole is already drilled. We just basically put these up on here, tighten them down till they lock into the wood. Alright, we tighten it up now. You can see how it's done. Alright, it's all mounted in. Time to put the speaker back together. Connect all your wires, put your front grill back on. You're all done. About to place the speaker back in, just want to show you a quick look from the inside on how the T-prong nuts right here, how they're all flush mounted now. And the top hat's right here, and these are the screws and the prongs right here. They actually dug into the wood, so everything's held tight. Alright, both speakers are done. Metal top hats installed on both Peavey PV215s. Next video, when I get the speaker stands, I'll show you how they look on top of the speaker stands.